Good morning. Welcome back to the channel. You're watching the Trading Phoenix, where I trade live within my challenge account through FunderPro. Link in the description. Thanks for watching, everyone. Welcome back. Happy Friday. Happy Friday. We have done really well so far this week. I am up 3% on the week. That's in my challenge account, $100,000 challenge account. So I'm up $3,000 this week so far. All green trades, no red trades so far, knock on wood. Yep. I'm gonna try to keep that momentum going. Today's the last trading day of the week. I'm not gonna push anything. I'm not going to force any trades. I'm gonna wait for our proper setups and take the opportunities the market gives us. We had some data this morning. Retail sales came in lower than expected. I think we were expecting a negative 0.3%. We got a negative 0.9%. So a little bit more than what was expected. But the market really didn't react much to it at all, to be quite honest with you. So let's see how the market reacts at market open. We've got about 5 minutes until we hit market open. And then we will go easy peasy today. Last trading day of the week. And we're going to try to maintain our wins. Right now, I am at a 77 point something% win rate in this challenge account. My average win is close to 1,000. My average loss is about 250 bucks. Really nice ratios there. So we're going to try to maintain that. And we're going to maintain that by maintaining our patience and sticking to our strategy strictly. So I brought back the background music. I had it going before. I didn't really know if it was working or not. I got a comment on one of my videos to add some background music to kill some of the, blank areas. And I totally get that. So I am receptive to any and all suggestions to continue to make this channel better and to continue to make my lives better. So please hit me. So thanks for that comment. I appreciate it. Background music. All right. All right, let's see what this Friday brings us, huh? Let's see if we got any news popping in so far. I do have in the Discord, if you guys are interested in joining my free Discord, it's free for now. I did set up a news channel, and that just updates anytime an article comes out. It sends it. It's there, so you guys will get news all the time, and it's immediate, so you're not missing anything, right? So it's actually it's pretty good too. Let's say, for instance, here, about 15 minutes ago, NVIDIA discloses investments in China self-driving startup WeRide, sending shares up 90%. Nice article. What's this here? You could see this tax form for the first time ever this season, Taxpayer Advocate says. What is that? You could receive Form 1099-K for business payments from Venmo or PayPal. All right. Nice. Here are Friday's biggest analyst calls. NVIDIA, Apple, Roku. Roku, I guess, did well with earnings. I didn't see it myself, but I saw a little article. Coinbase, Airbnb did well with earnings. AMD, Netflix, analog devices, and more. So this is a pretty cool feature here. Up-to-date news articles sent right to the Discord. So if you guys are interested in joining the Discord, it is free. Link is in the description. And the link is also all over all of my socials. So please do consider joining the Discord. I am currently working on building a one-stop shop community in Discord for all trading related topics, things, all that stuff. So do consider joining. All right, here we are, market open. I still think because we broke through yesterday's levels that I was talking about, and I feel like we are going to be moving towards all-time highs. We're going to go at least retest all-time highs. We are not far from that. Maybe today. Who knows? Oh my goodness. I need a nap already. Get some tea. Maybe I'll get some tea. Let me text the wife, see if she'll make me some tea. I already had my latte this morning. Very lucky to have a very, very supportive wife. Supports me in all of this. And it can be difficult. So to have somebody that does support me 100% is fantastic. Oh yeah. Tea delivery on the way. Today's one of those days where I just need a little bit extra caffeine. The latte is just not cutting it today. For those of you that don't know, and I'm not really sure if I've talked about it on the lives yet, I still work full-time as a paramedic, and I work nights. So I work, I work all night. I try to get some sleep as much as I can during the night, and then I'm back on here live every morning and trading every day, because this is my exit plan. So I make it work. I work 3 to 4 days a week. So I do have the beginning of the week off. I don't work Mondays and Tuesdays, Sundays, Mondays, and Tuesdays. So I'm good for the beginning of the week, and as the week gets towards the end, I get a little bit more tired. But I try to keep my focus on trading, and I try not to let my decisions be swayed by my tiredness, if that makes sense. This is plan A, B, C, D through Z for me. As far as changing my lifestyle and getting out. I've been a first responder for 22 years now, so I'm over it. I've seen everything, done everything. And I'm tired. And quite honestly, even though I'm tired, I love coming on here and being in the market. I love coming on live and being on YouTube. I love making videos. I love the editing portion, even though a lot of it's AI now and it takes the majority of the work away. What used to take me hours/days to edit videos now takes AI about 30 minutes. And I don't have to do really anything. So it's great. I mean, technology is crazy. But I love it. I love most of it. The AI is fun. But that's a little bit of background from me, so you guys know. That's where I'm coming from. So for those of you that are still working full-time and trying to make this work also, you are not alone. Don't give up. Volatility index is really nice. Really nice long-term downtrend now, which is really good. I like that. I like that we're starting to settle a little bit here within the market, having a direction, an overall direction is really nice. So we're looking good here, and I'm telling you, I really believe that whether it's today or sometime next week, we are going to retest all-time highs in the NASDAQ. Let's just let's see what we have in store for news next week. And by the way, guys, in my Discord also, every morning at 8 a.m. you get in my market calendar channel, you get the medium to high impact calendar events every morning. So if you guys are wondering what's going to be coming out today as far as news or whatever, or each day, you're going to get that at 8 a.m. every morning in my Discord as well. So next week, Monday's a short day. I think the markets are closed or closing early, so I probably will not be live on Monday, just so you all know. I'm gonna take the day. Usually when the markets close or there's some kind of holiday or bank holiday, I try not to trade on those days because volume is really low. So Monday we have nothing, and I will not be live on Monday. Tuesday I'll be back live, and we don't really have anything other than some Fed speech throughout the day. Wednesday, building permits and housing starts, and then FOMC minutes. Those are the 3 high impact. Thursdays are normal. Continuing and initial jobless claims. That's really about it. I mean, there's a bunch of stuff, but they're all pretty low impact. And then Friday we have existing home sales, which is a high impact event. So there's not much for news next week. I know those are high impact, but like, meh, you know. So that's a good thing. The market, the volatility is really decreasing. If we can get below 90, that'd be really nice. We're at 95 right now, and in a nice downtrend on the VVIX. Market's starting to turn green on the heat map. Yeah, I'm saying we are definitely at some point going to be testing all-time highs. Maybe next week. We'll see. Maybe today is a little bit of a pullback and testing previous highs. And then we'll head up, next week to all-time highs. We'll see. But that's where the market's headed right now. So let me, while this choppiness is playing out here, let me show you guys what I'm looking at. So on the 4-hour, here's all-time highs over here on the left. This is what we broke yesterday. So we might be getting a little bit of a retracement and retesting this area here before we continue to the upside to retest all-time highs. We're in a very strong overall upward trend on the NASDAQ. As you can see here, this is the day chart. This has been an upward trend for quite some time. Really the beginning of 2023. So we've been in an upward trend for over a year now. All right, you can see it's a very strong trend line here. So we are just about to retest all-time highs today or maybe next week. We'll see. Thank you, love. Yes. Let's see what my tea bag says. Unity is the way of grace in harmony. Yeah, I like that. Let's unite. Subscribe to the channel. Join the Discord. Let's try that again. Let's unite. Join the Discord and subscribe to the channel. That time was better. I didn't rehearse that. The channel's growing really, really quickly. Way more quick than I was expecting. I wasn't expecting growth really at all, honestly. And in a couple months, we're at 117 subscribers now. Thank you guys. I'm blown away, which just makes me want to work even harder to continue doing this and bringing you guys value, which I will do. So thank you guys. If you're new watching this and you want to be a part of the next, new and rapidly growing trading channel and trading community, again, subscribe, like, comment, share, turn on notifications, and join the Discord. The majority of what I'm going to be doing is going to be in the Discord. Right now it's free. Once I reach a certain point, and that's kind of a ways away as far as my planning. But once I reach a certain point, I will end up charging to get in. So if you guys are looking to get into this community that I'm building, my goal is to be the top trading community on Discord. okay? And I'm going to work extremely hard to make that happen. Now's the time to get in. It's free. And once you guys are in, you're in for life. And those of you that join now in the beginning will have perks that nobody else will have afterwards. I haven't decided what that's going to be yet. Again, this is just the the start for me, but I will figure something out. And those of you that join in the beginning days here, number one, it'll be free for you forever, and number two, you guys will have perks that nobody else will ever be able to get. Let's put that there. How does the music sound, by the way? If you guys want to leave comments or whatever, if you're listening or watching later, let me know what you guys think about the music in the background. Or whatever, if you're listening or watching later, let me know what you guys think about the music in the background. Okay, market, come on. Let's get rid of this choppiness stuff here, huh? Let's go. Let me just see if we left anything behind here that we're looking for. We just retested highs here from yesterday, earlier today, previous session. Moving up here now. Guess we do have a little area of imbalance here that we just filled. And it's a tiny one, but it's there. Let me draw it out and see what it looks like on the minute chart. It's a little bit. All right, let's see what that looks like on the 1 hour. All right, it's tight. Kind of already came in there. What's it? Yeah. I mean, that could have been it could have been an entry there. This is not the greatest zone here, and it doesn't really align with anything else, so actually I'm going to get rid of it. I'm not going to use it to play off of. We have our 15-minute opening range here, so for right now that's what we're looking at. We are making a nice move off of the bottom of that range. Let's see if we can break the top range here, get a retest, and continue moving up. We do have a nice 1, 2, 3 candle forming here, but no areas of imbalance left behind yet. We actually have one here now, depending on how this candle closes. I get a little ahead of myself, but if this candle closes bullish, then we do have an area of imbalance here. I'll just draw it out so you guys can see what I'm looking at. I will adjust it if I need to. All right. You go from wick to wick. Nope, not one at all then. All right, so we got about 10 minutes before the two larger time frame candles close. Your 1 hour and your 4 hour both close at 10 a.m. All right, we're going to remain patient here, wait for our entry, wait for our setup. I'm up 4.1% on my account total so far, 3% this week. So we're not taking any chances here. If I'm going to have a red trade, it is going to be a red trade that was based off of the setup that my strategy gives me. If it goes red on a good setup, that's the market, no big deal. But I'm not going to be taking any red trades off of some forced trade. Not going to happen. So we wait for our entries, wait for the setups. That's it, we just wait. See, I got no other news that popped up yet. This is actually really nice for me too. While I'm live here, I have my Discord up, obviously. So if you guys want to chat, you can either chat with me in the chat on YouTube or in Discord. I'm on both of them during my lives, and I have the news channel up on my Discord. So anything that pops up that may be affecting the market, it pops up right there, which is nice. It's nice. All right, let's go here. Let's get a nice move. Let's break the upper end of our opening range. Break and hold, hopefully. I'm telling you, the market really looks like it wants to break above here and continue to retest all-time highs. That's what it looks like. We are at a slight resistance here. It's not a strong one. It's a one hit. But it is nonetheless a little resistance. So if we do break above, then we will most likely continue to the next resistance, which is all-time highs. Might not be today. Actually, I want to see something here. So on the 4 hour, it's weak. Breaking structure here. 1, 2, 3 candles. We do have. Let me put this on the chart and see how it aligns with the other time frames. Okay. It looks good on the 15. So if we were to pull back, we got this large area here, basically retesting these lows probably, and then we'd probably continue to the upside here. So this is a very, very nice area of opportunity. Is this lows today? Yeah, it is. This is lows from previous session today, which we dipped into. Yeah, I mean, we already dipped into it on the 1 hour. And we did in the 15-minute too. This may not be valid. We might have already made the move off of this area here. So I think this is no good. I think it's already been used. I mean, it is Friday. Monday's a holiday. You know, we might not get much of a move today. Might get a little sideways trading today, in preparation for our move to the upside to retest all-time highs. We'll see. We'll see. All right, we got here CNBC's official NBA team valuations. Nobody cares. Nobody cares. I mean, I don't care. If you guys care, join the Discord. Link is in the description below. Go down to the news channel, and you guys can hit that link and read the article. What's nice is all these news articles that pop up here provide the link for you to click on and go right to the article to read whatever news just came out. It's really nice, all in one spot. I'm telling you guys, this is going to be the top trading Discord out there. It might take me a year or two to get there, but it's going to be the top. So join now. Get your perks and let it be free for you forever. That's what I've decided. It's tea time. Yep. Hogwarts alumni. Oh yeah. I'm a proud member of the Ravenclaw house. I'm pretty sure my daughter's a Slytherin. Wife is a Hufflepuff. And it is yet to be seen what our 4-month-old son will turn out to be. So good. just looks very choppy so far. Definitely not any type of market that's going to give entries for my strategy. We're retesting here and here. Come on. Let's get some movement. Ask and you shall receive, I guess. Ask and you shall receive. Okay, so what we have here is a very bearish candle breaking structure. That's first box checked. Now we need an area of imbalance left behind, which could be right here, depending on how this candle closes. So our 4-hour and our 1-hour candles have closed. Let's see what they look like. Alright, that's a bullish candle, so I'd be careful here. And the 4-hour, the 1-hour, yeah, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, we're gonna. I'd still be looking for longs here. And actually, this is a nice. Yeah, I'd still be looking for longs here. So I'm gonna wait for long position. We still look bullish. Still a very steep upward trend here in the market overall. So for me, you know, my daily sentiment so far is still bullish. You know, we made higher highs here, albeit not much higher. Depending on how this plays out here, we have higher lows. Previous session is a nice upward trend here, which doesn't really matter to me much, but if it continues with that, then, you know, it aligns. Otherwise, I don't really... At market open, the New York session has so much volume that it doesn't really matter what it did in previous sessions. It could take all that out. This actually looks like a really nice setup for a turnaround here. Let's see here. Let's look for... Let's see, now this is interesting. Yeah, okay, good. Beautiful. So what I was looking at here is you did have an area of imbalance right in this area here, right? You had a bearish candle, break in structure, area of imbalance up behind. But I would expect it to be disrespected because my bias on the day is bullish. So I'm still going to continue to wait for an opportunity to go long, not short today, because I believe we still look pretty bullish. I mean, even on the day chart, you know, we're bullish. So I'm not looking for shorts. Even if it gave me an opportunity, like let's say that this did respect this area here, I don't think I'd take it because it goes against the trend. The trend is your friend. Stick with the trend. Unless you get a shift, and it's a confirmed shift. The trend is your friend. Maybe I should label that as one of my chapters when I create a course. What do you guys think? These are all long-term goals for me, by the way. I'm just speaking out loud. I wasn't expecting any of this to kind of really take off as well as it has been. So now I'm just kind of, you know, thinking about some long-term goals. I would like to create a course. But I think I should probably, you know, get funded and be profitable first. That would probably make sense. Although I am probably one of the few real traders on the socials, on YouTube. There are a couple, a few of them that I follow actually, but there's only a few. The rest of them are wins only and this strategy and this strategy. There's all kinds of strategies out there that work. It's not just one. There's a ton of strategies that work. What they don't tell you is finding the one that works for you and your personality. So you guys can watch me trade. I'm just under an 80% win rate. So this strategy works. It works for me. It's not necessarily mean it's going to work for you. You know, and that's what a lot of the crap out there is, and that's what I want to get away from. You know, I can teach you guys my strategy, but it doesn't mean it's going to work for you. And then you're going to turn around and be like, oh, this is baloney. I mean, you know, maybe it is for you. Instead, you know, they should just teach you the basics. We teach you a couple different strategies, and you go back and you back test and you find the one that works for you and your personality. Everybody's different. All right, so we are making new highs on the day. So still upward progress. It's kind of slow, but it's upward progress. It's Friday. It might just be slow today. It might just be slow. So if you're using the orb strategy, I would say this is your breakout. This may be your retest. And here's your continuation. Not advice. Don't take trades based off of what I say. I'm just speaking out loud from what I'm visualizing. That's it. All right, these are the kind of candles that I look for. This is nice here. Because unless we get a complete wick back and the next candle, we're leaving imbalance. Breaking structure, leaving imbalance. Come on, let's close strong here. Let's get another candle. It's not as strong as I would like to see. I like to see the candles with smaller wicks. Let's keep up the momentum here. Let's go. So you can see here on this move up, there isn't really anything for the market to come back to, because it didn't leave any imbalances behind. And what I mean is all of the wick areas, or the candle areas I should say, were taken up by the next candle, right? So you have this candle here, the next candle started, and you took up all of the candle from where the previous wick ended, right? So when you're looking for an area of imbalance, you're looking for a large candle, larger is better, where the wicks from the previous and the candle afterwards do not touch. So that area in between those wicks is what's called an area of imbalance. And when you have imbalance in the market wants to balance it. Okay, those are orders that were left behind that were not filled. Orders in either direction, it really doesn't matter, but they were orders left behind, and it's imbalanced now. So market makers will most likely try to get back to those areas, or try to get the price back to those areas to balance out what was left behind before continuing on in the direction that the market was already going. Those areas are safe areas to target, because you're going to get the best RR out of those, and you're not placing stop losses where everybody else is placing stop losses. You're placing orders where other people are placing stop losses, and those are the best places to get in. So that's basically how my strategy works. It's a very simplified ICT, form of ICT, right? But I just made it simple. I look for a break in structure in the direction that the market is already going. I look for an area of imbalance left behind after the break in structure. I look for price to retrace into that area of imbalance, respecting it. My trigger is usually if the trend is bullish, I look for a bullish candle after the fill of the area of imbalance, and that's my entry on the close of that. If I get a bullish candle to close after the area of imbalance is filled, the majority of it anyway, that's my entry. Stop loss goes below the area of imbalance. Usually price will continue in the direction that it was going 80% of the time. When you have volatility or choppiness in the market, there are no imbalances left behind, because your wicks are large, your candle movements are bigger. So all of that is getting eaten up as the market is moving, which makes this strategy really nice, because it doesn't allow you to get into the market during choppiness or volatility. And that's obviously a plus, because when you get into trades during times like that is when you get stopped out all the time, and you end up going in drawdown, and nobody wants that. So on the days that I don't trade are those days when we have volatility and or choppiness in the market. If it doesn't give me the entry, I don't take a trade. A 0 day is better than a negative day. What's interesting is we are getting some choppiness here. It's not volatility though. Volatility is low. Just choppiness. But again, that's what I like a lot about my strategy is during choppy markets or volatile markets, it does not give you an entry. And so if you follow the strategy to the T, you don't end up taking trades that you regret afterwards because you got stopped out with these large wicks and candles or whatever. You just don't trade. It took me 3 years to figure that out. Some days are just not trading days. If you don't take trades on those days, then you don't lose, and your account continues to grow. Versus what I used to do was try to force trades because I got bored and thought that I had to be in a trade every single day in order to make it. And I blew account after account. So this year and last year in particular, I stopped doing that. And yes, it takes a little bit longer to grow the account sometimes, but the account grows. So I'm okay with that. I think you guys would be okay with that too. Sometimes it just is what it is. You don't have to trade every single day. I've traded 3 days out of this week so far, and I'm up 3% this week with 0 red trades. Knock on wood. Depending on how today goes, this will be my 2nd week in a row of no red trades. So I'll take that any day. I talk a lot daily on this channel and during my lives about being patient and not forcing trades. And I do that because I think it is the one thing, I guess there isn't just one thing, but it is one of the few things that can change your trading career. Patience and discipline in your strategy. That's probably it right there. Those are the 2 things. If you can conquer those 2 things, then you will become successful in trading. I'd say maybe fear is the other thing. Fear of losing. Because that keeps you from taking trades in the first place. So maybe there's the 3 pillars. Oh, maybe I should write this down. You have fear of losing, which is very difficult to overcome, especially when you're trading with your own capital. You have patience, and you have discipline. Sound pretty good, right? 3 pillars of success in trading. Fear, patience, and discipline. Write that down. Slow moving today, but we do have an upward trend here, as you can see. A nice trend now. We have 1, 2, 3 touch points. So let's continue, and let's give me an entry on the way. Let's go. Come on. Oh, we're having difficulty breaking through this resistance here. That's what's happening. Doesn't mean that we're not going to, but we're having some difficulty with it. Today might not be the day. Might get a little consolidation here first. Maybe next week we break out. That was nice. We don't need that anymore. We've got nothing left behind here as far as entry points. Let's see if the 15-minute is leaving a... Nope, see, we're not. We're filling... We got nothing. We got nothing. And we're having a hard time breaking above this area here. It's not even that one. It's really... That looks very different from the charts on TradingView. I mean, regardless, we have an area of resistance here, and that's where we're getting stuck. Where we're getting stuck. Might be a little sideways day. Little consolidation day. That bounce right off the trend line there. Unfortunately, I don't trade trend lines. They do not work for me. Tried that. All right, we got a break and close of the trend line. Where are we headed? All right, might be getting a change in direction here. Getting a little uptick in volatility.
We're gonna run out. Do you want to set Bruce to go?
Okay.
Love you.
Have fun. Love you.
I shall try.
Are you going to
Big what?
yeah. Do you want to just take a look at see what they have for clams?
I totally forgot you want to do that.
We don't have just take a look and see. Don't get them today, but
Oh.
all right.
Yep.
Call me. Thinking about making homemade clam chowder this weekend with homemade bread bowls. Yep. New England clam chowder. Because there is no other clam chowder. I don't care what any of you say. Well, this might turn out to be a blah Friday. But that's okay. I'm already up 3% in the week. And if I make 3% every week, I'm not mad. Who would be mad at that? I'm not mad. I'm okay with that. $3 a week. It's 12% a month. I can live with that. I can live with that. As a beginner, intermediate trader, I could live with that. 12% a month. All right, yeah, volatility is ticking up a little bit here. We're gonna let this play out here for a little bit longer to see if we do get a change in direction, confirmed change in direction. I mean, based off of the trend line here, we broke through the trend line, we retested the trend line, and now we're continuing to make lower lows and lower highs. So we could be getting a change in direction here. We also could just be range trading today because it's Friday. Let's let this play out a little bit here, and then you know, we'll go from there. I'm not going to like I said, I'm not going to force anything. Those days for me are over. I will take my wins and I will leave the losses. All right. Came basically right back down to where we got support the last time. Yep. So, yeah, we did bounce off of it. Let's see if it holds. But again, so like, here's the thing. For me at this point, we're approaching 11 o'clock on a Friday. We got a decent amount of choppiness thus far. Volatility is on the uptick again. If we end up running back up to previous highs or whatever, or we come back up to the trend line here, or we're doing this range trading. And to be quite honest with you, I'm not going to sit here on a Friday and wait for this to play out. If this turns out to be a range trading day, that's fine. I'm going to say, okay, today's a no trading day. Monday, nope, not Monday, Tuesday is another day. And we'll pick up where we left off. There's no reason to give back any of your profits in a environment like this, you know. Now, if we get a complete change in direction and we break lows of the day, which would be here, and we maintain that, that's the key, you know, then maybe I'll hang out for a little bit and see what it does. But if we get down to the lows here and then we bounce off and we get run back up, you know, I'm going to say I'm all done for the day. I'm going to ask you guys to subscribe to the channel. I'm going to say thank you for those of you who have already subscribed. Like, comment, and share. Don't forget to join the free Discord. I am actively spending hours a day building out this Discord to be the best and biggest trading Discord out there. Get in for free now. Once I grow to a certain level, it will not be free anymore. Those of you that have joined during the beginning days here, beginning months, it's going to take some time. You guys will have free access for life, and you guys will have perks that nobody else will ever be able to obtain. I don't know what those are yet, but you'll have them. So the link for the Discord is in the description. If you guys are looking for a prop firm, a fantastic prop firm, one that I've been involved with for probably close to a year now, with all my challenges that I've been doing. Funder Pro is who I use. The link for them is in the description as well. They are fantastic. They do have rules just like everybody else does, but their rules are very, very fair. They have different kinds of accounts. They do daily payouts, multiple payouts a day. They just opened a futures portion of their business as well, so they also do futures. And in both sides, they do not do a trailing drawdown, which is huge, especially for futures traders. They have just a max daily based on your account size. They have a max overall based on your account size. And it's 5 and 10% of your account, so whatever account size you have. They have anywhere between, I want to say, 20 or 25,000 all the way up to 200,000, and their accounts are scalable to 5 million. Okay, so really, really awesome prop firm. They are a newer prop firm, but they are growing rapidly. You trade with real funds once you pass their challenge. And like I said, you get daily payouts. So you make a trade, it's a green trade, you can request a payout. You turn around and make another trade, it's a green trade, you can request a payout again, same day. And you get them same day. They're very, very open with their payouts. You can see all that stuff. So give them a try. Give them a try. Again, link is in the description. And yeah, so I think we're just getting volatility and choppiness here now. Yeah. Let's see. Maybe I'll give it till, I don't know. Maybe I'll give it to 11 o'clock. I got, it's one of the things that I learned too is you don't need to sit in front of the charts all day. If you're getting stuff like this, set some alerts and go do other things. I got other things to do. I got a Discord community to build. I got videos to edit. Well, I have AI that I have to set up to edit videos for me. Yeah. I gotta schedule my videos for next week. That I gotta do manually. At least I was able to capture my trades, I think, all this week. Maybe one of them I've traded after. But those will be coming out next week in the shorts. If you guys want to see those trades, just go back and watch the lives for earlier this week. Yeah. I think we're just consolidating today. Today's consolidation Friday, apparently. That's what we're looking at. Consolidation Friday. It's fine. Oops. No. Very good. Very good. So I'm going to start planning out some long form videos to do. I wasn't really expecting to do those, honestly, because I didn't think I was going to have the growth that I've had on YouTube so far. But I have that growth, so now I want to start adding some other things. So I'm thinking about, or starting to think about some ideas for some long form videos. And when I say long form, I mean like 10-15 minutes to put up on the channel. So what topics or what videos would you guys like me to make? Okay, based on what you want to see. So if you are a subscriber, and thank you very much for subscribing, what video do you want to see me put out? Leave it in the comments. If you're not a subscriber and you're watching this, same thing, same question. What video or videos, topics would you guys like to see on my channel? Leave those in the comments for me, and I will add them to the list that I'm making. And I will shortly be starting to plan those out and recording those and getting those up on the channel shortly, hopefully. Yeah. The lives will continue. I will be live every day that the market is open. The amount of shorts that I'll be putting up isn't going to change, because those are just made off of the videos, you know, the lives that I have. And then once I start putting other videos out, I'll create shorts off of those too. So those don't really take any time away from me. But I do want to start adding some different kind of value to the channel, seeing how we are getting the growth that we are getting. So again, leave your suggestions in the comments for this video, or any video, honestly, and I will add it to the list of ideas that I am starting to put together so that I can make those videos for you guys. I mean, one of the videos, obviously, that I'm going to be making is going in depth into my strategy. So that definitely is going to be a video that's going to be upcoming. Probably one of the first ones that I do, so look for that. Again, any other ideas that you guys have, just let me know. All right, this doesn't look like it's going to pan out to be anything today. It does look like consolidation Friday, and that's okay. That's all right. Like I said, I'm up 3% this week, so I'm up $3,000 this week. I had 0 red trades this week, so 2 out of the 5 days now so far, including today, will be no trade days. I traded 3 days. So happy with that. Happy with all of that. Last week was a 1.6% week for me. So this week I doubled. Next week I'm going to have the same goal for myself, which is just to go through the entire week without any red trades again. Taking my time, being picky with my trades, only taking the AA plus setups that the market gives me. If it doesn't give me, I don't trade. That's as simple as that. And so far, it's working really, really well for me. Obviously, there's going to be red days. But if I take an A plus setup and the market goes against me and I get a red trade base off of that, I'm good with that. I can take that. I can take that and be happy with that, because that's the market and that it is what it is. What I can't take anymore is me taking red trades because I'm forcing trades or going against my strategy because I'm being impatient. That's a no-go for me. And that's what I've been doing. And honestly, I haven't had any red trades yet. Knock on wood. So this is my second week in a row with no red trades. I'm at a 77 and change % win rate in this account so far. Look at us getting some movement now. And, you know, I can see the progress, and I feel really good about it. And once you start to get to this point where you're seeing and feeling the progress, because you are starting to be strict with yourself, it feels really good and actually makes it easier to not take trades on days that don't give you trades. Makes it easier. So let's continue on. Let's continue on. Cutie. Cutie, cutie. It's my son. My wife just sent me a picture of him in the car staring at the mirror. He hasn't really been in the car much, so we're trying to get him in the car more so he can get used to it, because we want to do some traveling this summer. And thus far, he's getting better, but he did not like being in the car. It's just something he's got to get used to. Cutie, cutie. He's a handsome dude. I was just about to end here. Let's see what we get here. If we get rejected here again, then I'm gonna call it quits for today. Okay. Well, hey. Alright, I'll tell you what I see here before I make this the end of the day here, but I might be hanging out a little longer now. Finally, we have an area of imbalance here. We got a break in structure here. We had a nice strong push up here, break in structure here. Nice 1, 2, 3 bullish candle. This is an A plus setup here. If we get a retracement into this area, I will take this to go long here, as long as it respects. To be quite honest with you though, because we broke through this resistance that we've been hitting, finally, we may not get the retracement that we're looking for here. We might actually just continue on. And at this point now, we're targeting all-time highs for the NASDAQ. So maybe we're going to end the week at the all-time highs. Who knows? You can also call this candle here a break in structure, as we broke through previous highs. We also have a 1, 2, 3 bullish candle set up here as well, with an area of imbalance here. So you kind of have two targets here. This one probably be more likely because we're just going to come back and retest the previous highs, I would imagine, and then continue on. If we get disrespect here, then this would be the next target. If we disrespect this one, per se, I'm calling it a day. And that we're just range trading. And we're just making a larger range. That's just volatility. So let's see what happens here. I will get ready. We're actually about to close a 1 hour candle here. Let's see if this 1 hour candle closes above the highs. Let's see here. We got 30 seconds left. Let's see if we push back up and close above the previous highs. We might do it. Oof, just barely. I mean, just barely. All right, let's see if we can fill this imbalance. No, we just disrespected it, so that no longer counts. Next area would be here. Okay. We disrespected that also. I'm not taking any chances on any of this stuff here. Yeah, we don't have anything here. We're just range trading, and it could be, this is more or less a slightly upward range, and what's happening is the range is just getting bigger as we go along. That's volatility. That's I don't trade in that. Choppiness, volatility, no good for me. The fact that this wicked out of this area of imbalance here means that this upward trend is less likely to continue. Doesn't mean that it won't, right? That's just one of my rules in my strategy. If we wick outside of the area of imbalance, that area of imbalance becomes invalid for me, and I don't take a trade based off of it. You might have an inverse here. Yeah, I don't like the market structure today. Too much chop. So I think I'm going to call it today, guys. It's 11 o'clock now. We watched the choppiness long enough. I'm going to stick with my gains for this week. I'm not going to chance losing anything in this choppiness today. So that's going to be it. I'm up 3% this week, guys. I'm good with that. Didn't trade 2 days out of the 5 days this week. Also good with that. 0 red days this week. I don't think anybody would be mad at that. And that's it. I'm going to continue on my trend. I'm going to leave this market alone today, and I'm going to go enjoy my Friday. I hope you guys enjoy. Subscribe to the channel. Those of you that already have, thank you very much. I appreciate you all. Like, comment, share, do all those things. Don't forget to join my free Discord. Link is in the description below for that as well. I will not be live on Monday due to the holiday. I think the market is either not open or closing early. I don't trade on those days. So I will be back Tuesday morning. Have a great weekend and happy Valentine's Day. Take it easy.